Okay, let's have a 5-minute game. So a 2-1-1-3. Okay, let's play maybe. Let's try playing solidly for a change, like the Adams game video just previous to this one from the Fraud weekend. Maybe knight takes d5, a little experiment to exchange off the knights. Okay, sort of interesting dynamic I don't usually get. Maybe pressure in the centre here. Is d5 strong? Whoops. Maybe d5 is good. Shouldn't have done that. Oh dear. d5. Panic stations. Bishop b5, bishop d7 doesn't look too hot. Alright, maybe this isn't so bad now. I hope. These pawns could be very, very dangerous in the centre. Bishop b5 check here, bishop d7. Okay. Pawns on their way. Right, I've got d6 to worry about. Castle. There's h6 for bishop g5. Is that outrageous? I'll try that. I could get the c6 square off the d6. Okay. I got bishop g4 here. d6 is bishop f8. That's queen a4. Oh dear. I've got to make way for the bishop, so I don't know. Queen b6. Maybe it's come to d8. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. It's got d8 now as a square, so maybe I can just castle. Is he weak in g4 anyway? No, it's not that clever. h4. So if I castle, maybe c4, bishop c5 later. No rook b1 to worry about at the moment. So d6, bishop d8, get the c6 square. Bishop c4 castles, d6 again, bishop d8. Actually, bishop c4 is queen b4, knight d2. In fact, there's c4 here. Against a passive position, he has to play knight d2, but is that such a big deal? Bishop g4 is queen a4 and he's hitting that, so I think I'm going to castle. These pawns are a bit of a menace, but now bishop g4 might be useful. Go for it here. It's queen d3. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good. What about f5 then, giving him two big pass pawns, but blunting the attack? So I'd rather have my king around. d6 and e6 is starting to total menace. e6 down, always give me a square. If I can get knight c6, I can set up blockade. It will look more respectable, I think. And it's queen d5. I think bishop e6 first. This is knight g5 to get the h file attack. Bishop e6, no, knight g5. I've got the bishop on g5 anyway. Also bishop e6, bishop b3, c4. Queen e5, king h8, e6. Yeah, that's a bit of a worry. Getting squashed. There's rook e8, e6, bishop f5. I'm going to sack a piece, I think, soon, or the exchange. Yeah, that looks as though I'm going to lose the exchange by force. It's queen c6. I think queen c6, and if check, maybe king h7. I'll give that a shot. There's knight g5, king g6 if I want to try and avoid a draw. h5 probably mating. Yeah. So you can win the exchange here. Oh, there is a bishop a5 check, that could be handy. Then I'd have to, I don't know, get all these lot out of the way. Actually, the back row is not good here. What do I do? Sack a bishop as well? Takes, I don't know. I was going for something more. Okay, time to try and get some dynamism. I think c4 or something. I'll throw in this check anyway. Hold on a sec. And try and get stuff out of the way. Something like knight a6 here, just to get stuff out of the way. Or takes queen b5 or c4. It looks ridiculous, this position. It's bad. Ridiculously bad. Okay. What if I just take here? Hold on a sec. Then knight c6. There's an e6 coming up. e6, maybe knight b4. I'll check king h7. At least, okay, I'm on e5 at the moment, so maybe the exchange sack, just take on e5. If e6, maybe, no, I can't take, I'll get mated still. Okay. There's knight b4. Tries to be annoying here with knight b4, I think. And then maybe b5 and bishop a6. I can get this off. Or bishop b7. Just to get some pieces going. I think bishop b7, finally getting my pieces going, but e6 looks too strong. In fact, here, can I not just take bishop c4? Right, so I really want to threaten that knight. So actually bishop a6, get rid of this bishop, so I'm actually threatening the knight without getting mated. So the knight's actually on, but these two huge pawns in the centre look a total menace now. Right, a breathing space for a move. Okay, so I'm going to set up a blockade. Knight b4 to d3. It's going to come into that square soon. Okay. If I get to d3, e5 is actually questioned here if it's a strength or weakness for the first time in the game for a long while. But still, I'll try and get in with the help of the pawn, knight d3. Oh, now I have to set up the dark square blockade. Bishop d8 I think will be useful rather than that e6. I don't want to allow e6 just yet. Okay, try and go with this pawn now. 28 seconds. Has he overstretched the pawns? That's the problem with good looking advanced pawns sometimes. They can sometimes just be munched. As we saw from okay, I think it's my time to take care. I think I have to. Okay, I can get in the check if that's any good. Or knight d3, or knight d5 to f4 might be better. There's always e6. Okay, rook d3. I think I've got to move this knight. Even though e6 looks pretty strong. It's going to get a weave of mating that here. If I'm not careful, I think I'm going to get rid of this rook before I get mated with knight g6, rook c8 and rook h8. Oh no. Okay. 4 seconds to finish me off. There's no decent move here, is there? I'm going to have to lose a piece. I can't stop that pawn, can I? There's no way of stopping the pawn. But he's too short of time. Surely. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, not the best. So something went badly wrong here in the opening. Not a great position, but he didn't find a knockout blow. I'm sure just knight f7 at some point. So the pawn's trying to prove that they're weak. I think this was a really good move coming up, rook h4. And big trouble now, of course. Okay, that was quite exciting anyway. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.